Ja, hallå! Idag tänker jag ha en lässtund. Och inte en rolig lässtund där man knappt fattar orden. Utan här inne kommer vi få höra Rosalinas Sagobok. Chapter 1. The Celestial Duo. Our story begins a very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a restless spaceship holding a smart solar child. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set to sail into the starry sky, and this is how the search for the celestial mother began. Chapter 2. Starbits. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, I stood to stand it for as far as the eye could see. If I had known that was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the little girl above the rumble of a barrel. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot flavored tea. But I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gaze of laughter, and the girl began to pout. As long as I have starbits, I'll be fine, said Luma. Want some? The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. All right, maybe just a nibble. Leaning forward for the ship, the pair began to collect starbits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The starbits tasted like honey. Chapter 3. The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl looked at the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, shook. We had to get out to the comet! The pair descended onto the comet and found it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Hearing down at the icy ground where Luma was falling, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of starbits encased in the ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. This ice here, but it's so warm. I'll bet there's water here too. The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the Turquoise comet, the pair continued to search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4. The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. Where are you going? She asked her mother, retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night. A wave of sand washed over the girl. What about when it rains and I can see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. When she woke, the girl's face was damp with tears. You have starbits in your eyes, said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again. At this, Luma began to cry to, Mama, oh Mama, why? They brought trouble for the starry skies, and though they encountered many other comets, not one of them held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. No, no, Luma. The rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said gently, I'll take care of you. With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. From home. The kitchen will go here, and the rubber will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she had been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. He turned out the starburst when all the things burned in the ice. There were tools of furniture unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma wrote, Don't you think it's awful a bit with the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and a gate. It was certainly spacious, but still something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then, one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. Do you know each other? The girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas drew closer and backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama! At once, the apricot Luma parroted back. My mama! My mama! My mama! My mama! The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop up from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama! My mama! The sound of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin to move all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter through telescope. Hon och deras morsa. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped in the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet was still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated up to sight, but smaller than a starbit. How strange! It's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot broke until it could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. They seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep water of her eyes as she followed her father up into the hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would slide down the hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on the hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and Luma didn't know what to do. I want to go home, I want to go back to my house by the hill, I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face full of tears. But I know she's not there. I know all along that she wasn't out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree in the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8. The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starburst because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I would just want to a comet, a certain comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma twirling bands of white soared high into the sky and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light parted the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cute of a comet, didn't he? All the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama! Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, Starburst no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The grounded lumas were proud to call it home. They had welcomed a porter for a new Luma. The girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, Alright, everyone, let's make a cake! A cake made with starbits! The little become a star cake! The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do, I'll see all of them with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her, reminding her of a blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow that can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet every 100 years, its wood white tail glittering in the sky. The end. Ja, det var Rosalinas backstory. That's all. My story is finished. Ja, så kan man röra sig runt här i biblioteket och det säger att detta spel jag har en sorglig överton. Som är mest jag noterar bort vid Rosalinas backstory, eller hela hennes karaktär. Och så kan man läsa igen, men ja. Det var allt för denna video, så vi ses i nästa video, så hej då!